Today, we're going to uncover one of the most fascinating aspects of human interaction. Body language signs that show a woman likes you. You see, words are powerful, but body language is often even more revealing. People can say anything with their mouths, but their bodies rarely lie. When a woman likes you, her subconscious mind starts giving off signals, small, sometimes almost invisible cues that indicate her attraction. These signs can help you understand whether her interest is genuine or not, and save you from confusion or misinterpretation. In this video, I'll explain in detail the major body language signs that show a woman is attracted to you. Each sign we discuss will be broken down deeply, so you can recognize them in real-life situations. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of what to look for when trying to figure out if she's truly into you. So, let's get started. Sign number 1. Prolonged eye contact. One of the most powerful, yet subtle body language signs a woman likes you is prolonged eye contact. The eyes are often called the windows to the soul, and for a good reason. When a woman feels attracted to someone, her eyes naturally linger a little longer. It's not always about staring. Sometimes, it's about those quick glances that keep returning to you. Think about it. If you're sitting in a group and you notice that she keeps looking your way more than others, it's rarely by accident. Her subconscious is drawn to you, and her eyes reflect that attraction. Even if she quickly looks away when you catch her, that's still a strong sign, because people don't avoid eye contact with those they dislike. Instead, they avoid eye contact when they feel a mix of attraction and shyness. Sign number 2. Smiling, often smiling face with smiling eyes. A smile is one of the clearest indicators of positive emotions, and when it comes to attraction, it becomes even more meaningful. When a woman likes you, her smile tends to appear more often, more naturally, and with genuine warmth. Unlike a polite or forced smile, which disappears quickly, an authentic smile lights up her entire face and even reaches her eyes. This kind of smile is known as the Duchenne smile, where the muscles around the eyes contract, giving it a true and heartfelt appearance. Why does this happen? Attraction triggers the release of feel-good hormones like dopamine and oxytocin in the brain, which naturally make people smile more. So when she's around you, and you notice her smiling without any obvious reason, it's likely because your presence makes her genuinely happy. There's also a difference in how she smiles at you compared to others. If she gives you a special kind of smile, one that lingers, appears often, or is accompanied by a playful glance, it's usually a sign of deeper interest. A woman who likes you may also smile when she hears your name mentioned in a group, or when you enter a room, even before you've said anything. These are subtle but powerful cues that her attraction is directed specifically toward you. Another key detail to observe is timing. If she tends to smile during moments of silence, when there's no joke or funny comment, it's not about humor. It's about connection. For example, imagine you're simply talking about your day, and she keeps smiling while listening. That's her way of showing that she enjoys being in your company, regardless of what's being said. Smiling can also be paired with other signals, like tilting her head slightly while looking at you, or biting her lip in a playful manner after smiling. These micro-expressions often reveal excitement and attraction that she might not want to say openly. Sign number 3. Leaning in when talking. When a woman likes you, her body unconsciously moves closer to yours. One of the clearest signs of this is when she leans in during conversations. Leaning in is a form of spatial body language that reveals interest, attentiveness, and attraction. Think about it. If she didn't like you, she would naturally maintain a safe distance, leaning back or turning her body away. But when she's genuinely interested, she wants to shorten the physical gap between you. Even if you're sitting at a table or standing in a group, you'll notice her leaning toward you rather than away. This movement often goes unnoticed by the person doing it because it's driven by the subconscious. She may not be aware that she's closing the distance, but it's her way of signaling comfort and desire to connect. In evolutionary psychology, moving closer to someone is a way of showing trust. It means she feels safe around you. There's also a difference in the intensity of leaning. Sometimes it's a subtle forward tilt of the head, other times it's a full-body lean across the table. Both carry the same meaning. She wants to engage more closely with you. Pair this with her body orientation, If her shoulders and knees are facing you, it's an even stronger indicator. Leaning in can also happen in noisy environments. For instance, at a party or in a crowded cafe, she might lean closer to hear you better. While it's practical, it also gives her an excuse to reduce physical distance. Notice if she chooses to lean in toward you instead of simply asking you to speak louder. That's her way of enjoying closeness. What makes this sign powerful is when it happens even in relaxed situations. For example, if you're both sitting comfortably and she doesn't need to lean closer but still does, that's attraction speaking louder than logic. Sign number 4. Mirroring your movements. Mirroring is one of the most fascinating psychological behaviors linked to attraction. When a woman likes you, her body naturally begins to mimic or mirror your movements. This doesn't mean she's copying you in an obvious way, but rather that her subconscious is syncing with yours. For example, if you take a sip of your drink, she might do the same shortly after. If you cross your legs, adjust your hair, or lean on your arm, you may notice her doing something similar within moments. These are not rehearsed actions. They're signs of deep connection and subconscious alignment. Why does this happen? In psychology, it's called the chameleon effect. People tend to mirror those they like because it creates a sense of harmony and bonding. By unconsciously imitating you, she's showing that she feels connected and in sync with you. It's her body's way of saying, "We're on the same wavelength." Mirroring isn't limited to physical movements. It can extend to tone of voice, speech patterns, and even energy levels. If you're excited, she may become more animated. If you're calm, she may soften her tone. This adaptive behavior happens because she wants to build rapport and make you feel comfortable. You'll notice mirroring most clearly during one-on-one conversations. For instance, if you lean forward, she might do the same. If you gesture with your hands, she might also start using hers more. The closer the mirroring matches your actions, the stronger the sign of attraction. One of the most telling signs is simultaneous mirroring, when she matches your posture almost instantly without thinking. This level of synchronization is usually only seen between people who share a strong emotional connection or romantic interest. Mirroring also builds trust. Studies show that when someone mirrors our behavior, we tend to feel more liked and understood. Sign number 5. Touching her hair or face. One of the classic and most noticeable body language signs of attraction is when a woman plays with her hair or touches her face frequently around you. While this can sometimes be just a habit, in the context of attraction, it takes on a whole new meaning. When a woman is interested in someone, she often becomes more self-conscious about her appearance. She may adjust her hair, tuck it behind her ear, or run her fingers through it to look more attractive. These gestures are not random. They are rooted in a subconscious desire to present herself in the best way possible. Hair touching also has a deeper psychological link. It's considered a self-soothing behavior that helps reduce nervous energy. If she's excited or a little anxious around you because she likes you, playing with her hair becomes a natural outlet. Similarly, lightly touching her lips, neck, or face can also signal attraction. These areas are sensitive and subconsciously highlighted when she's trying to draw your attention. For example, if she twirls a strand of her hair while looking at you, that's often a flirtatious gesture. If she touches her lips or smooths her cheeks when you're talking, it's her body's way of drawing your gaze toward her face. It's also important to consider the timing of these gestures. If she plays with her hair only in your presence, and especially during conversations with you, it's a strong indicator that it's linked to attraction rather than habit. Another detail to notice is nervous fidgeting. A woman who likes you may repeatedly adjust her hair, jewelry, or clothing, not because they need fixing, but because she's subconsciously trying to keep your attention. These repeated actions are her way of channeling excitement and nervousness caused by your presence.